Hey guys, it's Kendrys. Welcome back to the channel. So for this video, somebody asked me if I had some tips for doing this kind of like thicker line art. So that's why I'm making this video. First of all, you can see here I have like the regular line art. I guess you could say this is sketch. I guess stage 2 of the sketch. You know, this is like the second stage for me, I guess. Where it's still rough. You see like the mistakes and coloring stuff quickly. And then I have this layer on top, which is where I clean up. You can see how I fix pretty much the mistakes. So I'm gonna do a quick demo, show you how I do it. So let's say I have this drawing, right? I'm gonna create a layer just on top of it, and let's say I'm gonna lock this so I don't draw there by mistake. And then what I can do is I can go here with a brush. So I just go black and white, and I'll be just switching depending on what I need. So for example, I just put, or I'll do white, and I'll delete I cover the mistakes pretty much. And the cool thing about this is like I'm not affecting the other layer, so I'm just covering. And if I need to go back, I can just start over and stuff like that, right? So it's kind of interesting. And so this technique is pretty much about like sculpting the lines. You're gonna be like instead of worrying about like the pen pressure, like you can still do that, but what I'm doing is I'm kind of just erasing a little bit. If I want like thin line, I can just go with the white and then like start fading in like that, like like sculpting, like you're like taking away and adding. You can add more, you can take it away. So that's pretty much the idea behind this, right? So you can go in areas that that need more black and stuff like that. That's the main idea, but now I'm gonna give you some tips, stuff that you can do in Clip Studio I like to do. So for example, let's say this was like the original actually, right? Like with thin lines, I did a sketch like that. And then I want to go here because this is a vector layer. I can actually go here, and then you have these different settings. You can thicken the lines, or making narrow or whatever, fixed width. So let's say this is pixels, so 10 pixels. And then I can make the line that big, right? Like it's gonna be 10 pixels. If you want to add, make the lines thicker, so you can kind of like use that kind of technique for like sculpting the lines. I think this saves a lot of time. So I made all the lines thicker now, and then you can go for like a regular layer or a vector layer too. But I usually go for the regular layers. So all these mistakes, you can just clean them pretty easy, and then you can go like that, like make the line weight and make this thinner, thicker. So you're gonna go like that for the whole thing. Another thing that you can do is you can go even a step further, right? And actually then I can say, okay, what about if I just maybe make this 8, and then some of the inside lines I make them thinner. I mean, you can just go quickly because you're gonna be using the sculpting technique to like fix them, so you don't have to worry too much. So go here, this inside lines, see. And the cool thing is like it doesn't process. Okay, you have here process the whole line. If you have that checked off, it doesn't process the whole line, so you can see you can get some like kind of automatic thick to thin. So that's pretty good too. So you can get a lot of the work done just doing that, like going over it really quickly, and you don't have to worry about it being perfect because you have that one more step, which is to do the sculpting, kind of adding and taking off. Let's say the eyes, like so that's really quickly, and then I'll do again. make the extra layer, cover that, and then yeah, so I can go like here, and I got some of the line width already. So I got, you know, some thin lines, the thicker outer lines, or however, whatever style you're going for, like, you know, thicker lines, thinner. Now I like to do, I go something with a little pen pressure to make it easier, and then you can go paint white, you know, and like, you know, this is not rounded here, so if I want to make it more rounded, I can just add, you can add and take off, and like you can make your lines really like the exact way that you want. You just keep adding and taking off. I mean, I'm kind of being a little sloppy here, but it's fine. So you gotta be adding and subtracting, you know, and you can really focus on thing. You know, it's like almost like painting. So you can keep doing that for the whole drawing. You see how you can make things cleaner, pretty good. And then at the end, you might say like, oh, but what about now I have all this white with the, you know, white and black. It's not like a clean line, right? So something you can do too is, you know, like, say have like this, with the whole, with white background and everything. A way to convert it into just clean line art. I mean, without the white, you can just right click one of the layers and go here, merge visible layers to new layer. So you go here and create this new layer, and then if I turn all of this off, even the paper, see, like it pretty much makes a copy. It's almost like it takes a screenshot of all the layers and then it makes it into one. So it flattens all the layers they have visible and then makes a new one, you know, like that looks just like that. So in this case, you know, has all the white and then all the black. So now you can go to expression of color. You can go grayscale, and then you can go here, change the expression color. So you can click on that, and what it does is, because you kind of checked off the white, now it only shows the black. So you can see there, if I put this on, it shows the white, and if I click here, it takes off the black, so it only shows the white. You see, like the transparent there. So you got all the white, and like where the black is supposed to be, there's only transparent pixels, right? But we wanted the opposite way. We want the black, so we click here. So this is kind of grayed out, and this is only the only one selected, the black. And then you can click apply expression of color, and that's it. And now you can actually click it again, and it stays black. Like the white won't come back once you apply the expression. And then you can even go back to color or something like that. Right now I can actually add color and all of that, right? So that's a cool way to just get rid of the, you know, the white and keep the clean lines. So you don't have to worry about that, like what we did there. We added all this white, like this is how it would have looked, but when we took off that, you know, you get a clean line art. So you can add this technique where you see I, you know, clean the edges and stuff like that, and then I get rid of all the white, and you get these clean lines. So yeah, so you can do it without the vector lines, but I think the vector lines give you more control. The only thing too, I guess that could be something to keep in mind is like, you don't want to be zooming in too much. Depends on the size of the canvas and stuff, or of your file. But I would recommend, well, I don't know, there's like no set rule, but keep that in mind. Look at the percentage. If you like a 1000%, like, you know, that's too much. You know, keep like maybe like 300 or like something like that, or less even, right? So yeah, keep that in mind, so you're not doing detail like that you're not gonna see, kind of thing. So that's gonna be for that technique. Hopefully it's useful, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.